What's up, y'all? Welcome to Geek'd with Trey. Thank you for stopping by my podcast and checking me and the Geek Fam out, where we cover celebrity topics, local topics, and just everyday life shit. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow and share. And also keep in mind that I don't own any of the rights to the music that's playing in the background or that plays in the background during the show. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. How are y'all?
What it do?
What it do?
All right. We in season 3 now, and we're about to get into it. This is like the third episode. We took a little break. How y'all doing? Welcome to Bingo. Welcome. Welcome to my podcast show. I love you too. I was. Oh, okay.
We're gonna have some fun. Talk about anything, really. I guess.
Yeah. But a couple things that we're going to talk about. Let's do a little quick recap, a little quick geek cap. That's what I was calling it earlier. All right. So, how y'all feel about that Super Bowl?
That was wild and painful to watch because I don't know what I was expecting. I guess something amazing. I guess that was just painful to watch.
I mean, I thought it was nothing but anything amazing. And I thought it was easy to watch. And I thought it was exactly what I anticipated and expected. That
Okay, I mean,
I thought it should have happened. I think it should have happened. I think things worked out perfectly. And I mean, if I could have picked,
depending on the outcome, I just expected a bit of a fight. That's all. I mean,
you,
that was sweet.
when you come in, when you show up ready, like you just go in there and make it do what it do. I mean,
I mean, good God, Travis Kelsey, like, what was going on? What were you and Patrick Mahomes? What was happening? Did we
they
lose?
they was
Did we
tired.
lose Louisiana and the night before just sucked us dry? Like, I get it. I've been to New Orleans. It's a fun place to be.
I mean, they was tired.
They was tired.
I
Their
mean,
game was just, I was
tired.
just so.
I wasn't confused.
I'm not a sports person. Just usually only watch the halftime, but I need to be watching.
The halftime show was amazing too.
Oh yeah, the halftime show was the best part.
Although there was so many people, there was so much feedback, negative feedback, but I actually enjoyed it.
I mean, I think there was only negative feedback because they didn't understand the message behind it.
I feel like that's a choice.
Yeah, you're right. It's a choice. You
Because
said you
I don't think it was hard to really understand if you
Or
know what
woke.
a metaphor is or an analogy.
If you not woke, I
I mean,
mean,
so many people out here say they love true crime, and yet you didn't understand. You made it seem like it was a mystery.
I mean, facts. They had what Samuel L. Jackson there. We had Serena Williams there making statements.
No one gets to play on the term "It's me, Uncle Sam." Like, I think that was the whole point of him being Samuel L. Jackson and being able to use play on words. Fun fact: that is.
You know what would have been made that performance just a little bit better. Not the say Drake. Not not that part. Not that part. But
The camera was diabolical.
I did it too. Wait, I think it would have been amazing. It was already an amazing performance, but an amazinger performance if they let Samuel L. Jackson say "motherfucker."
Uh,
I would have just, oh my god, my heart would have just sunk. I'm just like, yes, black people, we have arrived.
some people really forget that Samuel L. Jackson used to be the biggest advocate. I think you were talking about
Still
it
is the biggest
earlier
advocate.
about how he was a pallbearer at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral. So he's had to tip for himself because I feel like, it's like with Denzel Washington. I feel like people need to understand Denzel Washington was a very confident, boisterous black man in Hollywood. He really did not try to temper himself. ever. He just let you take all of them.
I mean,
So I think they've just gotten older and he just don't got that energy anymore. But I feel like it's in his heart.
true. Oh man.
Also, I don't know if white America could have handled it on Apple television. After paying for this.
Oh my god. You know what? They deserve to pay for it anyway. That's how I feel about it. That's what yeah, they deserve to pay. And then quick little recap too. Yeah, so the Grammys, the Queen stole the show.
Oh my gosh, I'm more mad at myself for missing the Grammys because I love the Grammys. It's an opportunity to listen to, just trained vocalists and just overall fantastic performers.
I mean, you don't have to worry about history being erased. Yeah. But you can definitely go back on YouTube and watch the Grammys. I don't know if you got that metaphor.
Live is the best, but man, when I tell you Doechii,
I love a Doechii.
kidding me.
I love a Doechii, and I'm mad I was sleeping on her. I love a Doechii.
When I tell you, I knew she had it in her. I just wasn't sure if everyone was ready to take her because what I didn't know is that she was a good singer. I knew she had the rap.
Some people didn't know that her songs and what did it do that whole song, whatever. They don't know all those. They don't know that's her. I had to break that down to somebody at work one day. I was just like, that's the same person, and they was just like, are you serious? I was just like, yes, that's the same person. And you know who also is growing on me as an artist? Because I guess I finally sat down and listened to her music or whatever. Chaperone.
Oh my God, are you serious? Okay, so let me tell you something.
Yes, I only know that one song. I only know one song. I'm coming.
I discovered Chaperone actually, I want to say a couple years ago.
She's been an artist for 11. I found this out. I started doing some digging. I'm coming, Chaperone. I'm coming.
Chapel actually came out a long time ago, and it just didn't
Yeah.
out. But I really appreciate people that believe in you and your persistence because I commented that on one of her videos, and she liked it.
Aww. You just gotta be like, you just gotta.
What happens when you just
Well, you gotta keep. You gotta keep it Jay-Z and just keep showing up, and that's what Beyonce did, and she won as well too. But JC,
you've got to keep showing up.
right, JC, you're right. I did not hear of her until the Grammys. That's when I sat down and I watched her, and I listened to the lyrics. When I saw her, I guess it was the performance.
Really great content. She's a really good vocalist.
She is.
Really good. I would say that you're always going to have these outlier artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got artists like Madonna, Cher, Lady Gaga. Let's think of like some more that are outside of that. Eartha Kitt. Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name, but it's that mom.
Roberta Flack, rest in peace.
Yeah, like you have these outliers that exist in society because they must. And I feel like Chaperone is, I guess Gen Z's little outlier. That's their outlier.
That's true. And I want you to remember this conversation for after the show because I have something to say to you about Chaperone that I can't announce on air. It's not about Chaperone, but it's someone I think that looks like Chaperone. But we're going to talk about that after the air. And when I tell you who it is, you're not going to unsee it no more. You're not going to unsee it no more. Because I start singing a song at work or whatever sometimes, and then now everybody was just like, yes, it's her. I think that's her. I'm just like, I started singing the song to see if she's going to start performing, but no, she don't. She hasn't yet. That's okay, but we're going to talk about that after the show. But yes, we're going to get back to my Grammys, or the Grammys we were talking about. A little quick recap. Yes, my girl took home album of the year, and her manager was there too, Blue Ivy. But we ain't talking about that. That's all right though. She was like, "Come on, girl, go up there and get your award. Go up there and get my award. I mean, our award, your award." She was like, "Your award, go get it, girl. Can I come with you? I'm coming." She's like, "I was just see myself up anyway," but I was just like, "Okay, yes." They need to go have several seats. Because
how actually it's not that. I feel like country music, in my opinion, as someone who doesn't mind consuming country music or folk music or even bluegrass,
Wow.
there are very few artists in that arena that really stand out. They don't have, in my opinion, a lot of memorable talent. Loretta Lynn is the grandmother of country music. She just had something that stuck out, unlike the other artists of her time. When you have artists like Dolly Parton, when you have artists like Miranda, oh, I can't remember her last name.
Lambert.
Yes, thank you, Miranda Lambert. You have artists like Tim McGraw. There are just some artists that just stand out because there's something different about them. Because in my opinion, there are a lot of ways where some artists just don't have enough star quality about them to stand out. They're just very like in line. So I feel like Beyonce's album being in that genre and being as she was creating such, you know, entertainment on a broader scale that actually was very addicting and lively. And I mean, everyone knows if TikTok runs with it, popularity is right there because now people are listening to it, they're exposed to it on a larger scale. And I understand that they didn't like it because it wasn't in the same arena and the cookie cutter style that they like.
Mm-hmm.
But country music doesn't come in one, like it's not one way. Country music is country because you're there telling a story and you're being genuine. It doesn't have one sound. So that's just, you know, really disappointing to hear the country music industry trying to cookie cut their way into the music world because you want them to only sound one way.
You know, speaking of TikTok, they need to take my TikTok away from me. They need to take my TikTok away from me. I'll be sending people videos at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. Look, all it takes is a trip to the bathroom. You get 10 videos. You 10 videos, and I'm waiting on the back massager.
I won't even get to them. I'll get to the last two.
And you know,
Still got plenty more.
and you know what's crazy is I'd be like looking at some of these videos and I'd be like, why? How the hell did I get here? And you know what? It's my fault. I should have stopped scrolling 30 minutes ago. Like, this is all my fault. 1,000%. 1,000%. All right. So speaking of TikTok, are we in the boycotts? Are we all right? Where are we at with the boycotts? Are we going to continue these boycotts? You know, because you know, certain days we can't buy stuff, and then you know you just gonna get the either the before fees or the after fees because you know you gotta black people. You know we got a little problem. Like I can't just give up Amazon. That is my life. Sometimes it fits my lifestyle. I was just like, not a convenience. I was just like,
I feel like there are other ways
to boycott. I try to buy a lot of black products. I try to buy. Okay.
I need a new mattress cover, so I'm gonna have to get that. But I need it, you know. But I'm not gonna get the the marshmallow flavored Easter dog.
Okay.
Leave those alone. Or
Okay.
get them from Food Line.
True.
Okay.
Or I mean, like there are black vendors on Amazon too that we can support as well too. So it's not just we can't just.
Isn't that contradictory? Because it's like, how do you win? You still have to support a white industry to even get access.
I mean, I do understand that, but like at the same time, they can't move all their products at one time. They can't move all their products at one time, and that kind of affects them. And then even if they want to move on to like oh maybe I need to find a black owned product, a black owned platform to move all my products to, they got to get that check. They got to get that check to get over there. I mean, I know we have to ride the fence with that. I feel like we kind of have to ride the fence with that. I don't know. That's my only opinion. That's not all y'all's. That's just mine. Like I just feel like you kind of have to ride the fence with that because it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, I'm a black podcaster on a white platform. YouTube.
Yeah, mean, there are just certain things that I think boycotting.
Until Geeked Out with Trey becomes very, very big and we get our own streaming studios and streaming network, that's where I want to be at one day. But go ahead, sorry.
I think it's really more just about how they responded and handled to certain social events that were more like in a disrespectful way. So some places quietly dissolved or minimized one or two aspects of the program, and then there were some that were outright like, okay, yeah, all right, no problem, you're out of here. And that's what I see from it. It's just more of the like way they handle the situation.
True.
And I think sometimes that can be the deciding factor. Like, I think what someone is saying to you can be the same thing, but how you deliver it and how you tell someone.
That old saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
True. And sometimes you gotta say it with your chest.
And I'm just saying, unpopular opinion. I think that is the biggest issue with our current sitting president. It's not necessarily not what he's saying. It's just that you can't get past the delivery.
Yeah.
Of the how he said it. That the delivery is just so outrageous.
Yes.
You don't want to get to the point of it.
It's just like, damn.
Your delivery, you ain't got no clue. That's what I always say about it. It's like one of them uncles ain't got no clue.
We was just talking about that before the show. So about uncles like that. Damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is really funny. I will at least say that I guess for some of us, the reason why we're not as, I guess, I don't know what word I'm trying to search for here, but I guess we're not as affected by it because I actually used to watch The Apprentice. And
so you were just familiar with how he talked.
I mean, I just feel like he has always been this way. And I think it's crazy how some people are just getting hip to it. And I'd be like, well, the thing is, he's always been like that, though. Like, because I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying, like,
you're used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, like you've seen it. You've seen the show. You checked the show out a couple times. So I mean, I get that. I've seen the show a couple times.
Be that way as a businessman. That's another way to
run the country that way.
In the entire country. Because
it's different.
There is so much more at stake, and you don't represent an entire people. Like you only represent a portion of the country. So you're always gonna be on the opposite side.
I feel like when you have that type of job of being the president, I feel like you have to have a very, 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 very open mind. Like you just can't be like I'm type A. Like I only believe it should be this way. Like I feel like you have to hear everybody in that type of position. You have to hear everybody's opinion before you should have to make up your opinion or make up your decision or something like that. Like it should be mandatory that you have to hear, if there's 50 seats in the cabinet, you need to hear all 50 seats of everybody's opinion, whether it's written in the email, you want to send that shit out, or you guys want to have this conversation in person. So I'm just like, I feel like you have to have a very, very open mind. He just has let's start talking or whatever. You're like, oh, what is your idea about things? Oh, I like to start no. See, this is the problem with you. And it's like, no, don't talk over me. Like, listen to what I have to say.
That's where I go back to. I think everything needs to change every once in a while. But again, it's the way that these things are to be going about. You can say what you want to do, how you want to feel, make the rules you want to make, but you need to do it with some
respect, and
you need to do it with respect, not just so outlandish and disrespectful in that way.
I like the word G use, humility.
The other side of it. You're showing the other side of you that we should not be seeing.
Right.
Like,
the behind closed doors.
Just like us when we at work, we don't see our regular self when we at work.
No.
Right. We have to be somebody completely different, and then as soon as we get in the car, we be like, yeah, that motherfucker. And that's what we're not getting. That's the problem.
Turn that hood music on, just be bouncing down the street.
We personally, but the hired you to do this job. So while you're on the clock, you need to have a certain decorum about yourself. Yeah. I think that the people that aren't excited for this type of change, it's hard to keep. Because some people are like, you know what, we've been too sensitive to wimpy, to this, to that. long as a country. We're supposed to be like the best country, and now we got somebody that talks like that is true. And a lot of people are happy about that. I can see why, but I still don't like the delivery of it all. It's because it's too much, too fast. Like, foreplay a little bit. Warm us up, get us used to it.
Well, he's a man, girl. You know
Foreplay. She said, "Warm us up."
I thought I could just touch you right there and that would do it. Let's blame the porn industry. We can start.
It's just like, no, just start it now.
I'm joking. I love my industry. But,
about using a work voice and code switch. But what if that is his work voice? What if that is his code switch?
Damn.
This man switched he literally switched a whole side of politics in order to run for president. There's proof that he was, registered on the other side. Then, he has a lot of affiliations with
I've heard that too.
minorities. And now he's, and I think that he knows how to appeal to who he wants to appeal to. And that is his work voice.
It's funny because like it's been reported too that his right hand man or his left hand man or whatever that dude is to him or whatever, the one that owns the trash truck cars, that guy also used to be a registered on the other side of things as well too, from what I hear too, huh? And now I feel like his was just recent though.
I consider myself independent. I don't consider myself either one, and I consider myself a little bit of both. So I don't, and then every once in a while, someone on each side of it will rise up and be like, okay, this person's talking most like I want to hear.
But
it doesn't have anything to do with them being Republican or Democrat. For me, it's just about what they're saying, how they're saying it, like how I feel about what they present.
And I can respect that 1000% because you're an adult. I was like, you're an adult right there. Oh man. So yeah, with these boycotts, I don't know. Like you got to take them day by day. There's dates by dates where we can buy stuff, things we can't buy stuff. Y'all don't catch me on the day where I need gas because I'm sorry, I'm gonna go get gas.
You can see my little post. Right? I'm just out here asking.
Look, look, and you see, I be on your post too. I'll be sitting there like, look, I'll be looking too for a friend. Where them eyes at? Like, is it today? Shit. Sometimes people can be influenced and forget some days or some shit. Sometimes I gotta wait for that, hit that button tomorrow. Oh man, but we definitely want to say R.I.P. to Miss Angie Stone. She sings one of the greatest songs of one of my favorite movies in the world, which is Friday. Ring ding dong. All right, that's all we gonna say. Because we ain't about to pay for that. I just forgot I forgot what I was doing for a second. I thought I was just talking to y'all. But yeah, that song. She sings one of my favorite songs, and she got in a car crash. So R.I.P.
I just remember I never figured that episode of R&B Divas. She came to the studio with her Tim's and Vaseline in her bag.
Yes. I'm so glad I didn't think y'all watched that show, so I didn't want to bring it up. And did y'all also watch R&B Divas Atlanta? Is anybody else waiting? Yo, R&B. I also watch R&B Divas Atlanta too. That was okay. That was all right. Wait. No. I saw Atlanta. Sorry. LA. Watch LA. Because she was Atlanta because she lived in Atlanta because that's where the car crash was. So I mean, it was LA. Yeah. It's crazy too. I want to say rest in peace to Miss Wallace. Biggie's mama. Did y'all see them pictures for the funeral? Don't them pictures look very familiar? I saw them pictures today too. I was just like, I feel like we've seen this way too many times before. I'm talking to Leah. I was just like, is there only one service in New York? Damn.
Maybe.
Is there only one church? And when I saw those pictures, they are the prime. I was like, this picture is a prime example of, we only get together for funerals, weddings. We never get together for fun shit, like family reunions anymore. That's what that whole picture just gave me. When you start looking through those pictures, or whatever, you be like, damn. If this was this is the true definition of we only show up when there's a funeral. I'm just like,
you're talking about the crowd.
yeah, the crowd that was there, the crowd that when you look at those pictures, you're like, well, one, this looks way familiar, like Aaliyah, Biggie, like you've seen all these same people. I mean, R. Kelly wasn't there though, but we'll talk about him later. We gonna talk about that later because that's in the rapid questions right there. But yeah, no. So I was just like, damn, these pictures look familiar. But that's exactly what it reminded me of. Like, damn, like we only show up for like those certain events. We never show up for family reunions no more. And that's kind of fucked up. All right. So let's get into some more topics. So with all this DEI canceling bill, how do y'all feel about all these holidays being canceled? Like they try to take Black History Month for us. I feel like we stand it out loud and proud, and we was like black and we proud.
I mean, they can't really take it away from us, can they? It's history.
Well, first of all, we don't just celebrate. Black people don't just celebrate Black History Month. We celebrate Black History Month. We celebrate Black History 365, like all of our life, 24/7. We never turn this shit off.
It's never really taken, right?
If we can turn this shit off, do you think? I mean, I'm here with you too, because I'm not waiting. I don't like missing money, but I'm just saying, if you think like they was like, oh, they taking these things away from us, I'm like, if you think we could turn this shit off, do you think like we would have the problems that we would have today as Black people?
I mean,
no, credit score be 950. Like no, as soon as I walk in the bank, I'm gonna turn this shit off. No, if that was the case, we would not be having the same problems that we have today. Taking away holidays such as like Black History Month, probably Pride Month was on there, Women's Month, Women's Day. All things geared towards women and minorities. What you say?
Which is kind of specific. I thought that was fine.
Yeah, it was very specific. It was only directed to minorities. I was just like, it's very interesting.
Yeah, because you're just like, okay, cool.
All right, so I wanted to talk to y'all about like some of the trends that was going on. One of the trends that I've noticed is going on is the "I'm sorry for my vote" trend. Where are you guys? They are just sorry because all these farmers out here, they didn't know that they were part of the DEI that got canceled. They thought it was just our holidays. See, this is when you don't know. They come back and, bite you in the ass. You didn't finish reading the full page. You just read you just thought it was only to the Black people. This does not affect me.
That's actually really disappointing that agriculture is even designated to DEI. It's kind of a necessity.
That's shameful, but yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, see, that's
they talk about pulling certain rural people from certain areas and placing them in schools that they probably wouldn't normally even think about or go to or see. And that's what makes it DEI for them. Like, although this is a necessary field, then also some colleges have, these fields they have embedded into them that they wouldn't have had before. Some of these universities didn't even have agriculture embedded in them, but they included it as a program, and that's why it falls under there.
Well, yeah, because there are actually some universities that were founded initially as an agri-based tool, and it only makes sense because of where we started as an American society. Agriculture still played a hefty role in normal people's lives, but the more you urbanize and suburbanize things, as far get away from the rural lifestyle of America. And I think when it comes to the exposure, people forget that some of these universities kind of depend on those federal programs because they get grants and funding for being an agriculture-based school. There is like a whole grant dedicated to certain universities.
Yep, that is true.
Just like there's certain grants dedicated to farmers. There's certain grants like, you know, there's things that you work with or whatever. Like those are things created because, you know, they realize that, you know, it's a necessity and these things should have been here, not things that, you know, we should be planning for. It's like, damn.
So, I mean, farmers, the crazy thing is there are definitely different types of farmers. They're definitely not all the same, but self-aware farmers understand how political influence can affect them directly. And then you have modern farmers that maybe did not know that.
I'm just like, you should have read the full contract of Project 2025 if that was the case. Like, you should have been like, you know, if you guys are, I mean, they say that's why we have daylight saving times. Like, you guys gotta know, like, oh, like I can grow my food here because the soil is such and such or whatever. I can't grow my such and such here. Or I can't have cows here, or I gotta like that's a smart person that takes like when you build farming and stuff like that. That's a smart person, and that is something hard to learn and to teach. It is science. And it's like homemade science, and there's a relevant reason to it, but like you can like figure out to read the whole bill, or you can't like the whole project.
I mean, it was a large bill. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't read the whole bill. It had hundreds of pages.
I mean,
the last time I read a large book was the last Harry Potter book.
Oh,
okay? It's very great. I read that in 2 days.
Damn.
I'm not saying So I'm not saying I'm incapable, and I knew people that read it in a day. So I'm not saying that if we really wanted to, we couldn't do it. Like anyone could sit there and have read that page for page. But my God, it's wordy.
I think we read that book in 6th grade, and it took us about a whole month.
What do you mean? They said it's right there. There was a PDF.
They said it wasn't real.
Okay, so what? Now the internet's not real? Because there was a PDF.
I'm just saying, maybe they didn't read it. Maybe they said I wasn't about to read 100 pages, so fuck this. I'm just gonna say that shit wasn't real and just went on ahead with it.
Crazy. I will admit that I read some of the pages, not all of them, just some, but I realized I can't read that whole document. All I can do is hope and pray that it gets denied. It didn't, obviously, but you know, I was just willing to accept what was about to happen, and then just deal with it because it was so long.
Because that's what ethnic people do. Because that's exactly what ethnic people do. Like we just used to like dealing and coping with things and shit like that.
Just deal with what.
It's so crazy that you say that because that's exactly. See, that's exactly because that's how niggas are. We are just used to dealing and coping with things.
You know, God wouldn't give you anything you couldn't handle.
Damn, because we used. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I love y'all. Right? I've only seen a couple episodes of that, and I know there's a lot of shit going on in that.
Oh, it's you know, sometimes you gain insight in places you would never think to look.
Lord. All right. And all this is, of course, allegedly, until proven otherwise. But I mean, y'all see this shit day to day. All right. So, Lord, what do you, because the next thing too, I was just like, what do y'all think will happen if they turn the power off in, you know, those 3 states up there? You know, if Canada was just like,
well, you're not gonna be able to find a generator anywhere in the world. Areas will be sold out.
Sears gonna be back in business. I feel like Sears gonna be back in business. They're like, yes. They gonna be like, they gonna be a.
Yeah, they're gonna be having a good day.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a field day. But I mean, because I feel like they're gonna try to like steal our electric from down here. That's how I feel about it.
It's more likely that they're gonna,
I'm like,
try to get away from the area, go visit family.
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. You better be, oh my God, what if they turn that shit off during the summertime? Ew, their refrigerator is gonna smell so fucking bad.
You know what? We're gonna go back to those tiny jobs. There's gonna be the guy going up and down the street.
Milkman, this is Milkman. This is like,
Is now in ice.
mm. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He has a family.
Damn. He is in ice. Oh my goodness.
I think about, like you said, the tournament lifestyle, summertime, ice. It makes me think of, I know this is off topic, but it makes me think about Hurricane Katrina. I'm from Louisiana, but my family relocated to Mississippi during the time, and we were still affected. And when we didn't have power, like people did some crazy stuff. But like not far from me, a sister shot and killed her brother over a bag of ice, and that's never left me.
Damn.
I mean, look, as someone who lived in Texas for quite a while and has family out there and vacationing in the summer, I've been to Louisiana in the summer.
Not the accent.
I get it. It's hot.
Family, y'all going to the same place?
I don't like all my family. Look, my mind wasn't right. It was hot. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it gets hot and your mind gets discombobulated and you just, you lose your senses for a little while.
Yeah, people were like going crazy. It was, the first couple of days weren't that bad. By day 5 and 6, it was rough.
I was gonna say maybe a week.
Unforgiving in the summer though. I just feel like y'all really don't you understand, but like Trey, you really don't get it. It's so hot. It's disrespectfully hot.
Oh no, I know how hot it is in the country. That's why Trey doesn't go to the country. This is as far as Trey goes south. Trey will never ever move further than where he lives. The Trey will only move upwards because Trey know how hot it is, and there's different bugs down there. So fuck all of that. So no, y'all got lime green bugs, yellow green bugs, them color bugs or whatever, and I don't really fuck with all them bugs. I don't even fuck with fleas. So,
I kind of like being in the heat though because sometimes it's so hot the bugs are away, but not all of them. Mosquitoes are.
And there's bigger mosquitoes down there, so fuck that. Nope, I'm cool. Yes, no. Trey knows about that heat. Trey sleeps with 4 fans on. Trey sleeps with the air conditioner on, and then also during the wintertime.
If they shut off the power, what will Trey do?
No, so Trey don't live in those 3 states. And I was talking about specifically those 3 states that they said that the power is connected to, because my state ain't connected to that state. Don't be pushing that on that. Don't push that on us. But God knows the heart. Oh. We gonna be walking to work, everybody.
And you go through a lot of gas powering a generator.
They gonna have to turn that power back on. I might have to move to Canada because I ain't really fucking with that. Or that the gas prices.
Canada be governing in itself in interesting ways.
But
that's not here nor there.
It's just like, they turn that shit off during the summertime. What if they just he keeps doing all these tariff wars and shit like that, whatever. And he just be like, I just want to fuck with them for a little bit and just like walk over to like the generator or whatever, just start flickering that shit.
Oh my god.
Just like, you know, like every hour. Like, how the fucked up would that be? Like, oh my god. Epileptic's worst nightmare.
I feel like when you have that much power in your hands, you know, you have to think back to Peter Parker and the great words of wisdom Grandwell. You know, with great power comes great responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you were that little kid that flicked life off and on just to save it.
That I mean, hey. So I saw a bad TikTok the other day, and I probably sent this to somebody in the group chat. But it was just like how I get my mom's or how I get my sister or whatever to watch my baby. She has epilepsy. So she walked over, you gonna watch your grandkids tonight? She was like, no, I ain't watching them grandkids. Those ain't my kids or whatever. She's like, so, mom, you gonna watch my grandkids tonight? She was like, all right, come on. All right, just buy some pizza. And we just gonna be all right. She's about to start flicking the lights, and that's not right. But, you know, God knows my heart. Anyway. All right, so what do y'all think about Mace releasing a new album on the day of Diddy's child?
I mean, give us a little backstory. What is the conflict with Mace and Diddy?
So basically with Mace and Diddy, like apparently, you know, so obviously Diddy did Mace wrong, and all this is allegedly. Mace did Diddy did Mace wrong. And, you know, it was kind of like, you know, either get down or lay down situation. And we all know what's going on with Diddy's situation. And I guess he wasn't having that. And, you know, he kind of like backed out of his deal, backed out. Like he didn't get any of his residual checks or anything like that. I mean, I think he's getting all that stuff now. But, you know, all those songs, he was behind a lot of those hit songs, whatever. He wrote a lot of people on the Bad Boy albums, whatever. And he never got paid for any of that. So you don't get paid for your work, you start hitting motherfuckers, and then, you know, we talking about people with the position of power or whatever. And when you have that much power or whatever, you can damage people's careers and, you know, fluctuate. And all that stuff is allegedly. So, you know, I think Mace is now getting paid for, you know, his album. I don't know if any of those artists are getting paid what today artists are making. Because, you know, they got paid differently back in the day. You know, they're not making what artists are making now. So I think that's kind of fucked up. So I hope all those artists are making what today artists are making, you know, for conversation and shit like that or whatever. But he's thinking about releasing his album allegedly on Diddy's trial date. And I do believe that is coming up in May. And is it May 5th or May 12th? I think it's May 5th.
Well,
I mean, Mace is a teacher now, so
I think he's going back to Robin.
I'm just gonna say his music is gonna be very different.
I want to know if he's going to give us. Oh, is he going to Kanye West this whole situation?
I would really think he's gonna stay away from it.
I was just like, oh man. All right. You know, speaking of Diddy and all this controversial stuff, whatever, who can potentially be making a comeback to television, my homegirl Wendy Williams. Yo, you know how crazy it would be right now? You say what?
Free Wendy.
Yes, hashtag free Wendy, hashtag free Wendy. You know, she's supposed to be making a television appearance tomorrow, but this show will air tomorrow. So she's supposed to be making a television appearance this week. Yeah, she's supposed to be on The View. I hope she's gonna. Yes, this is tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm just like, whoa. I need to know answers. I need to know questions. I need to know where we going from here. I want to know if she's going to be sitting back in that purple chair reporting all this shit, you know, especially before May get here, because Diddy about to be, you know, popping because we're going to trial. So not where he is going to trial. But no, I would like to see her back in that purple chair because I'm not sure if y'all saw the 2B story, saving Wendy or something like that or whatever. But she seems like she's very in her right state of mind, and then like these last. No, 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 no. This is a newer one with TMZ. She's in the window because she can't come out because she's in hashtag save Wendy. So she's Tubi. Mm-hmm. That's why I wasn't too sure about it, but then it was like TMZ was behind it, so I was just like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna watch it if TMZ wasn't behind it. You, I'm just like, hold up, because her and Harvey are best friends, actually, are good friends. But that's why he was already. That's been her ride or die, dude. I would say I saw something on TikTok the other day. It was like Tubi be fucking with me. Dude's beard was off, and he's in like he's in a dramatic scene, and it was just like he was just sitting there like acting his ass off, but his beard was talking as he was talking. I'm just like, y'all Tubi, so like, yo, like if they said TMZ wasn't gonna be behind it, like, you gotta play, watch what you do. So fuck that. Oh man, I don't know. It'll be crazy to see how what she is, what she's been going through lately or whatever, then let's get through it. Get back in that purple chair, start reporting these stories, and because she had all of us talking back in the day.
I love Wendy Williams, but I don't know if she's gonna come back.
I mean,
I think her time may have expired, but she should definitely have.
I don't think she's gonna come back. I don't think she's gonna come back fully. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a podcast. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what she thinks. Something she can sit down and talk, and just do and just be herself. Because she probably needs this. Yeah. So hopefully, with all this noise right now going on, hopefully this shit gets her podcast show, and we can get these things popping, and we can get these stories correct and straight. All right. Ooh, another little touchy subject. Suge Knight. Oh my goodness, might be overturning his 28-year sentencing. Ooh, I don't know. That's true. I'm just like, wait, like we all saw that video, right? Was that the Mandela effect? Is that they call it? Like, we all saw that, right? I mean, I thought I did, and she saw it, and I saw it, and he saw it, and then dude over there saw it. I think it was true. Shit, that shit was on the internet. Like, it was like clear as day. He ran that man over. We saw him walk over there. He intentionally walked over to his car. Like we saw, he got over, dust his shoe off a little bit, and then got in the car and closed the door and rolled over that man multiple times, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just like, we all saw that video. I mean, shit. Stevie Wonder saw that shit. Ray Charles saw that shit. They was like, damn. But that's nor here nor there. That's my crazy question too. Like, what would he give to society? Like, what would that look like? Like, what would it be with him out here? Like, is he gonna get back in the studio, running shit, running people? Like, what would that, like, like, is he coming back? Because somebody's holding on to his money. He gonna want that shit right away. And then he gonna probably, I don't know, allegedly, maybe he might feel like he's entitled to some shit too.
Everyone has like negative stories about you.
Always.
The women you have babies with got negative stories about you. Just like, what are you going to bring to the table? What do you bring to society other than Murder Inc.?
No, that wasn't Murder Inc.
Not Murder Inc. What is it? What is it? Not Murder Inc. That's
Death Row Records. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. Damn, that was like we just reported like 3 people that died on the show today. Damn. Not today, but within this time frame. Shit. Oh man.
They have all kinds of stuff.
And true. Damn. That's very, very, very sad. That's very, very sad. All right, so let's get into some rapid questions real quick. All right. What do you guys think about the Little Mermaid having baby daddy issues with her, what's his name? DG3? I always get his name mixed up. Him. And he talking about like he's actually thinking about exposing this girl. And I'm just like, damn, because like he's everything's been hush hush, and he's been like allegedly keeping like all the family secrets or whatever, or like making her appear with this good girl image and keeping hush hush. And now like he's apparently allegedly that he made a statement on the podcast of the day that he like is not really getting to see his son anymore like that, and like he's thinking about like exposing her. Like, what do you think that looks like?
It don't look like nothing. It looks like another person. They're doing their business down the street. She's a person.
I know, but the Little Mermaid though, I'm like, ugh.
She's not a little mermaid. That's the thing. There was like 3 before her. I don't see her. I see her as
She the only black one though.
with her sister, and I don't.
She
The
the
last thing I think about when I see her is Little Mermaid, to be honest.
ugh.
You have to also remember, like, her image was already tainted because, well, it was like to the certain viewer, because while she should have been promoting Little Mermaid, she was already pregnant at that time, I believe.
Yeah, she was pregnant the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can remember, like, murmurs at that time. And then,
And if I'm not mistaken, she was pregnant when she did the movie. No, because they did a movie a year ago at the time. But no, she was definitely pregnant.
It was crazy though, because I remember finding out she was pregnant, and I was so excited for her.
Who?
But oh my God, she's pregnant. Yeah.
Mm.
Haley.
Oh.
She did The Color Purple, and I think when they were promoting that, she was pregnant.
I know Sierra was pregnant.
Oh yeah.
I know, yeah, Sierra was definitely pregnant in that movie. What's crazy is because I only saw behind the scene interviews or whatever, and then she had like announced that she was like she showed like, or she said that she was pregnant, but she's like nobody knew. But I actually have not seen that movie yet. I wouldn't actually go see. I actually need to hop on that because it's more of a music. Wait, I've seen the original, which will always be my favorite, but I have not seen this musical Color Purple yet.
It was really good, and it actually told more of the story than what the original movie did, because it could. It's a different, time period, so it delved more into the LGBTQ stuff.
Oh, because of the nasty woman disease. People don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And also, we got to get a little bit more Mr's
Background story? Okay.
Character development. Like, you get to know why he's the way he is, and what happened to his first wife, or whatever. Like, you get more of that story. So I actually really enjoyed it. I want to see his wife.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I need to hop on that. All right. So, what do you guys think? Allegedly, R. Kelly has written 25 albums while he's being locked up, and he can't wait to perform them.
I don't want to hear him. Well, not 25 though. I feel like that's just, well, maybe he didn't have that kind of time. So, yeah.
He has nothing but time on his hands.
When you're in prison, you got nothing but time.
I know. I want to step in the name of love. I don't care what y'all think.
I mean, oh my God, he be on like chapter like 1045 now, up in the closet. Oh my goodness, but
What I will say is that I'm willing to listen to, maybe not 25, but I'm willing to listen to at least 5 of those albums before I ever want to play this Mace album that's coming out. Because what is Mace talking about?
I feel like he's gonna open up. I feel like he would open. I feel like Mace would open up about everything because now he can talk about it.
Is he going to sing? Is he going to rap? Is he going to put children on the album?
You gonna praise it?
Is he going to ride? Is he going to pray?
He might hit us with a little bit of both.
But I mean, let's be honest.
Exactly.
One MASE album is not the one that anyone remembers.
They remember the other one. Welcome back. Welcome back. That album. No, nobody can hold me down. I know.
You gotta leave us once more.
I mean, I think we did one more. We just was like, damn, somebody made him disappear. So wait, hold up. What do y'all think about this? Also, speaking of Aura, I haven't said that in forever. But Aura, this is like this new. He allegedly participated in the Chris Brown residual challenge, and they. So there's a residual challenge of people like singing like taking their part on like Chris Brown, like Chris Brown, because he has a song out called Residuals. And then like people like I guess singing their hooks or like freestyle on the hook or whatever. And so R. Kelly. So
Oh my god. I'm about to look it up right now.
it's gonna be, you don't have to look it up because it's gonna be tagged in this link for this show as well too. You can look it up, but it's well first of all, no. Well, first of all, I don't think that's 100% real at all. I don't think R. Kelly sound like that no more. Go listen to that song and you tell me that R. Kelly sounds like, go listen to that song and you think R. Kelly still sound like that. How they get him to sound like that over the phone?
He wasn't formally trained. He got that raw nasty sound. So,
When you listen to that, it sound like you sound like you look. It sound like he's singing through beats on that song on the over the phone. That ain't him. That ain't him. It sound like he's singing on beats over that phone. No, it was very like. How can you alter that over a phone? I'm just like, nah. When you hear how perfect that sound, that shit sound, and then all like there's certain words that sound AI.
If you ever watch Empire, Lucius Lyons did a whole album. If they could do it in Empire,
Not Lucius. Lucius. Not Boo Boo Kitty. Not Boo Boo Kitty. You know, yes. Don't listen to it on here. I don't want to record that because I can get in trouble. But we about to wrap this up. Yeah, but hold on, don't do that because we about to wrap it up anyway. All right, y'all. I want to go ahead and say thank you to all the followers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, subscribe, follow. You can follow us on here. Do you guys want to go ahead and shout your pages out? Miss Allison, Salt.
it's JC, JAYCE. You can find me on all platforms, JAYCE_.
All right. Miss Allison, Salt, you there? Bo? Hopefully she ain't pass out. Maybe she stepped away for a second.
She listens to the residual.
Oh, she probably is. All right, net. Where can they find you at?
On here sometimes.
Definitely. On here sometime. That was a good quick response. All right, y'all can definitely check me out here. So I want to drop a little couple things real quick. Y'all, got a little secret coming out. I got some merchandise coming out soon. So make sure you guys definitely check out my hoodie. Definitely, there's a nice hoodie coming out, and definitely there's gonna be some t-shirts as well too. So definitely check out all the links will be in the show as well too. Definitely check it out. Definitely grab them. Definitely cop them, and definitely show me your love and support. Thank you. I also wanted to do this last month as well too. That's why I was hesitating to say what I was going to say at the last part. I wanted to do this for Black History Month, but I wanted to challenge all the other Black content creators out there. Yo, do a Black History challenge. Like let's do a Black History challenge. Like it don't have to just be Black History Month. It can be March. It can be June, July, August, September. Let's do a little challenge going on. I challenge all y'all. And maybe my next show might be about Black history. Thank you guys. Bye.